So I just got this crystal press delivered from AliExpress, and it's a screw type crystal press with a wheel which you rotate to screw down or screw up the actual press here. It wasn't really that I needed this one, as I have a really good press, already have a really good press in the form of this Belgian press. The major difference between these two presses is that this one's lever operated, of course, and this other press is, let's say, wheel operated or screw operated. And I was sort of feeling that maybe this one will give me more control. I think it's a bit, there is a risk that you'll overestimate the need for more control, as the Belgian press is working really well. Nevertheless, I was curious, and it wasn't all that expensive. I paid about $70 for this one, and I'm going to show it a bit more in detail in this video. So my major concern before ordering this crystal press was, will it take my existing dies? And the reason I was not sure was that I couldn't really deduct it from any of the other videos I've seen on YouTube. Not for sure anyway, and from the pictures that I saw on AliExpress. After all, this is just a big hole here. And how can you fit a die like that? That doesn't work. However, the upper part of the tool can take dies. You can screw them on like that. Perfect. But what about the lower part? How is that supposed to work? Well, as it turns out, this press comes with an accessory that looks like this. And will it take my dies? Let's see. Yes. Okay. And then we can just place it here. So the distance in between here is not, it's slightly tight, but it's not really a problem. But when you fit the dies, you will need to screw it all the way up to facilitate the fitting of the dies. So there we go. And then we're ready to operate the tool. Okay, so now that you've watched this far, you've seen I've already told you what I really wanted to inform you about, and that is that you can use your standard dies with this wheel operated press. So, but if you continue to watch, I'm now going to try to operate it, and I will be using this scrap case, which has an armored crystal. So I'm going to press out the crystal, then try to press it on again. And when I've done that, I'll try to also press on the bezel on this case. So let's start by pressing out the crystal. As I said, it can be, I believe I said, can be pressed out using your thumb, but it would be a bit painful, so why not use the press for that? So let's go. Okay, and when you operate this tool, if I haven't already told you, to lower the press, you rotate the wheel counterclockwise. That's a bit counterintuitive, but that's how it's constructed. So now I have contact with the crystal, and armored crystals usually come out with a pop, but this one isn't sitting super hard, so we'll see about that. Ah, it popped. Okay, so it was harder than I thought. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, there is the case without its crystal, and here is the crystal, and as you can see, it is, or at least I think you can see, it has a metal ring on the inside. which is then an armored glass. So let's see if we can press back the armored crystal here. For that I'll be needing this die in the top. So let's screw it on. Like that. And to hold the case I need, I'll be using this die, which is 30. That's a bit convenient, screwing it on without this accessory being inside it too. I hope it fits now. Yeah, I could get it in. All right, and then we'll take the crystal and place it on the case. I think that's hopefully good enough. Then we'll place it in here like that, and then let's start screwing and counterclockwise to screw down. Okay, so there the die is in contact with the glass. So now we'll have to apply a bit force here. It seems to be working really well. Sometimes they pop in, these armored crystals, but this time around it just sort of slided in. I think that went well, but let's see what it looks like. Okay, let's see. Oh, it looks good. So let's see if we can get the bezel on to the case by pressing it into the case. Yeah, I think I'll put it on the press before I get it into position. Well, something like that. Another advantage with this wheel or this wheel or wheel type of press is that once you get in contact with the crystal, or in this case the bezel, you can have a look by looking around. Now this looks a bit tilted at this point, but I think I'll give it a try anyway. Let's see. It's a bit harder now. Yeah, possibly. I think that looks good. I just give it a little more pressure to make sure. Yeah, let's go back. Oh, that seems good enough. Oh, it's way too loose, but that's a subject for a different video. But I got it on anyway, so it's secure. It sits here very securely now. All right, so I hope you found this video about this press informative, useful, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and why not subscribe to my channel. I publish videos very seldom, and that's because I prioritize actually working on watches. But once in a while I like to create and publish service walkthroughs of various watch movements, and you'll find those service walkthroughs on a website called watchrepairtalk.com. I'll link to my profile for this video on watchrepairtalk.com and to my service walkthroughs, where I have walkthroughs for many of the popular movements like the ETA 2824-2 and Unitas movements, Citizen movements, Miyota movements, and Russian movements such as the Vostok movements and Polyot, not Polyot, but Raketa movements. Okay, so thanks for watching.